My name is Jamie. My pronouns are she, her. I am currently an individualized studies student with a focus on art therapy. In particular, I would like to focus on art therapy for those that are later on in life or those that are elderly. I would like to focus on them in particular because I feel like there aren't many programs that focus on those that aren't, children, adolescents, or teenagers, and I feel like they are massively underrepresented in therapy in general. When most people think of those that are, later on in their life or old and set in their ways, I feel like they could really use an outlet that can help them process how they're feeling. Sorry, just looking at my notes. I have a BA in psychology. I also have a BA in gender and women's studies with a minor in critical sexuality studies and a minor in sociology. I have a dog named Ellie, who is a mini dachshund. I have a Torby named Merida, who is a kitten. One fun fact you could say about me is that I was married, and I recently got married in December to my boyfriend of 14 years. One elderly person that I admire is Sir Ian McKellen. As a millennial, he kind of rose to fame, so to speak, in movies with Lord of the Rings and the X-Men franchise. He was born May the 25th in 1939, making him 86 years old, which, for the sake of this class, is elderly. He began his career in 1961 in theater, which he still actively does today. He made his Broadway debut in 1965. He is an activist in the LGBTQIA community. He himself is a gay man. His choice to announce his sexuality in 1988 was a bold choice because both the US had the AIDS epidemic, and in England there was a lot of political things going on where it wasn't where the government was trying to stop politicizing, I guess, gay people. They wanted to make it so that it wouldn't publicly be spoken about. Many people would have viewed his coming out as career ending, whereas he kind of viewed it as he wanted to speak out and start to normalize things. Sir Ian was knighted twice, first in 1991 by Queen Elizabeth II for services in performing arts, and again in 2008 he was made a member of the Order of the Companions of Honor for Services in Drama and Equality. For me, I think the best part of successful aging is the psychological aspect. I think it's the most vital because the other three functions, the physical, the functional, and the social aspects, can fail or they can temporarily be taken away. Whereas if the mind is still in a place where it is happy or where they can process what they are going through and the emotions of it all, that they can become more successful in getting through what they're going through. By having the tools to get through things, I'm not saying that life should be sunshine and puppies and kittens, but if, their life happens to become torrential downpours and rabid raccoons, that they have, the umbrella and the gear to successfully navigate that terrain. I think that the most amazing aspect of aging is wisdom, and not just wisdom, but the knowledge of when to use said wisdom. The idea that a person can know all of these things and know when to use them in the right context, or so that they're not forcing their opinions on others, it is rather important. Thank you.